Welcome back, family. Now look, we gotta talk about this mass shooting. Now look, Unclehank got hit, plus 15 other people. Skinbone talked about it on his page. If y'all want to go to his page and listen to what he say, he basically say it ain't had nothing to do with no gang and none of that. You know, some people was fighting, but he said the dude that started and did it was like an old 50-year-old type of cat. He was in there wearing some big fat farm jeans and a Paco sweater. Yeah, you know them OGs love Fat Farm and Paco, goddammit. So yeah, and he started fighting with the security, and the security, instead of, they beat him up, but then they let him go to his car. When he come back from his car, he just got the blowing, the security running. So Skinbone said he knew something was wrong when he seen the security running. He looking like y'all supposed to be the security. But like I said, y'all could go to Skinbone page to hear about the whole thing. Now, anybody know, one thing you never do in Chicago, unless it's a small group of people, I wouldn't even say a small group, but if you know they gonna act right, you know ain't nobody ain't with no guns, no BS and none of that, then cool, hide a party, go to the park, cause you ain't gonna stop people from partying, so I ain't gonna even say that. But doing Halloween parties in Chicago is a no-no. I ain't gonna lie to you. Buddha ain't going to no Halloween parties, and you shouldn't go to no Halloween parties in Chicago neither. So when I seen Skinbone them put the flyer out, you know what I'm saying, and they was telling everybody to come through or whatever, and the flyers was posted and all that, you know what I'm saying, this was like inviting the whole hood to the Halloween party. Red flag. You know everybody ain't finna be cool. You know everybody ain't finna keep it cordial. You know everybody don't care about y'all being comedians. Everybody don't care about y'all having the city lit, and they'll mess up the whole event, and it's bogus because it's like, it's falling on Skinbone when he was just trying to do something positive. See what happened when you try to be positive and when you try to give back? You feel me? But I don't know why people blaming Skinbone. He ain't do nothing wrong. It ain't his fault. Now, if he was somewhere out in LA or whatever doing stuff, they'll be, oh man, he don't do nothing for Chicago. Look what happened when you try to do something for Chicago. That's why I keep trying to tell y'all, no, they don't need to push peace, they need to push safety. Because how you go get peace to some people what is already not safe? And then everybody was like, oh, because of where he headed at. Man, listen, you could have had it. They killing people downtown. Our downtown started like a desert. It's dry. Ain't nothing left down there. The businesses done moved out. The rent too high down there. And everything that's left down there getting robbed and shot up. So who would it wouldn't have made a difference. Our downtown finna look just like the hood. Give it a minute. It's getting there. I've been down there. I seen it. It looked terrible. This the worst. I've been in Chicago my whole life. This the worst downtown has ever looked. It looks horrible. But I'm gonna go ahead and play this news clip, and y'all see what the news had to say about the party.
Pulaski, 15 people taken to the hospital.
Fox 32's Nate Rogers is on the west side tonight with more details. Nate?
This is the second mass shooting in Lawndale in just 3 months. Mayor Brandon Johnson calling this latest incident an alleged act of retaliation. Authorities are now working to shut down the establishment where the violence erupted.
I don't know whether to scream or to cry.
A crime scene filled with multiple ambulances and a large crowd. Police say the chaos began after a man who was asked to leave a Halloween party returned and began shooting. About 100 people were in attendance.
Responding officers observed the offender on the 4000 block of 14th Street. They placed him into custody immediately. A protective pat-down resulted in the recovery of a firearm.
15 people were shot, including 6 women and 9 men. The victims' ages range from 26 to 53.
There's trauma behind all of this, and that's something that we shouldn't normalize. And this is becoming normal in our community.
10-1 13th and Pulaski. We got at least 10 people down.
It happened here outside Studio 1258, 13th and Pulaski, around 1 a.m. Authorities say the establishment has a history for throwing unlicensed events. They're currently licensed as an art gallery.
We've had an incident back May 6th where we had to shut them down for an event, and this is another event that resulted in tragedy.
Community leaders, including multiple city council members, joined police at the scene. Also in Lawndale, back in July, 9 people were shot, 8 of them women. 21-year-old Kanisha Gaines, a mother of 2, was killed. In a statement, Mayor Brandon Johnson saying, quote, "Sadly, mass casualty events are not exclusive to Chicago. This Halloween weekend alone, 11 people were killed in 12 mass shootings across the country. The city is now opening an emergency assistance center to support victims, their families, and the community through this time."
We can hold people accountable, but we have to heal as a community if we're going to stop this cycle of violence.
Now, at last check, all of the victims were listed in good condition except for a 26-year-old and a 48-year-old who are both listed in critical condition. That emergency assistance shelter will be set up this coming Tuesday from 12 to 7 p.m. at 13th and Pulaski. Chicago police tell us charges are pending. That is the latest here on the West Side. I'm Nate Rogers, Fox 32 Chicago.
This
So, as y'all can see, man, that just, it ain't the move, man. And these politician people and community activist people, man, listen, look it up, Google it. Illinois got the crookedest politicians, the crookedest community ever. Illinois probably got the record for most politicians that ever got locked up. I guarantee you. It can't be nobody that got more than us. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? They just do it for the money and for the little camera time, and that's all they really care about, bro. They don't care about the community. They don't care about the kid. They don't care about none of that. Believe you me, they don't, bro. Skinbone them care more about it than they do, but they know that it's only so much that they can do, because you ain't gonna have other people back you. Them politicians, they get their money, they get their checks. The minute they start getting money, they don't care what's happening in the community. None of these aldermen, all these people get voted for, bruh. Nothing's changed. And in some places, it got worse. The alderman, mayor, whoever, it don't even matter. But that's Chicago for you. That's why I be trying to tell y'all, be like, well, J Main them pushing peace, and you know what I'm saying? That's a good thing. Y'all don't understand. You come out, you go on one of them blocks if you want to, hollering about some you pushing peace and you trying to do this and you trying to do that. Go do that if you want to. You see what J Main do when he come in, right? He stay on the move. He stay on the go. And then he get back to where he live at. He ain't in these churches every day. He ain't on these blocks because he know. He know better than that. He know, like, bro, yeah, you keep doing that from a distance, because around here, it ain't working, bro. And it never will. I just hate that it's giving Skinbone such a bad look when he didn't even do nothing, and he was just trying to look out for the city. That's my issue. Unclehank get well. They shot him in the arm, man. I don't know who everybody else that was shot in the arm. Somebody was actually there and went live and recorded all the people that was shot laying on the ground. And man, for clout, bro, like, crazy situation, man. But that's Chicago for you. That's the reality of it. Period. And this old 50-year-old some dude probably was drunk, probably was high. And he got to show everybody how tough he is. Security beat him up, kick him out the party. He come back, shoot the whole party up. And then come back and just shoot the security. If the security even got shot, because they was running according to Skinbone. But he come back and shoot everything up. Get well, Unclehank. Prayers and condolences to everybody and their families and everybody that was hurt in the situation, man. It's sad, man, but it's just and I say this all the time, and I hate that it's this way, but what y'all seen is really like a normal day in Chicago, bro. A normal day. A lot of people don't get hit because they actually get away. If everybody was just standing there and was tired, think about it. This was one dude that hit 16 people. Sometimes you have multiple shooters and they don't even hit 16 people. But it's just another day in Chicago. Y'all get in the comment box. Let me know what y'all think. It's your boy Boot. I'm out.